Dodson here from ServeMaster. I want to give you guys a really quick tutorial on how to deal with a ball coming to you at the net. Lots of people freak out. They don't know how to deal with it. Either they're afraid or they're physically not prepared, don't perceive where the ball's coming from soon enough. So we've got a couple of factors to deal with. One, perceiving where the ball is actually coming to you. And two, being prepared to deal with it. So if I'm at the net and let's say my partner's serving, the returner is straight across from me, and I'm at the net, I don't know why I would ever be surprised the ball's coming to me, because I'm in a position on the court where I'm trying to capture balls. So if you're surprised that a ball is coming to you, then we have a whole other issue. We want to know that you want to play, you want to go after some balls, and you need to be able to deal with balls that are coming right to you. The number one thing that happens with these balls coming right to you is either your ready position is not really good, or you have a grip issue for your volley. All right? So if you're a person who hits forehand volleys with a forehand grip and backhand volleys and a two-handed backhand volley with another grip, you're always going to be befuddled. You're not going to be able to respond. So you're up here comes the ball, and it's like, oh, what do I do? Because you're just not physically prepared. So we want to stand at the net with one grip. Hopefully you guys are working on getting it over towards continental. True continental is really difficult, but let's work on getting it over there. And we want to make sure that the tip of the racket head is out. Lots of people stand like this, and this is not terrible, but if you notice how close into my body my hands are, that's the part that's not so good. I like to see people with the hands out, because I want this buffer zone between my racket and my body that I can react in and keep the ball away from me in, okay? I don't want the ball to get in here. That's a very difficult position to play in, all right? So if you must, you can stand with your tip off here a little bit, and there's a whole lot to that, whether you're going to stand with your tip off on the deuce court or the ad court. We're not going to go into that today. I really prefer, especially when you're learning, that you start with your hands out. The left hand is holding, the non-dominant hand is holding the racket out. Your hit hand is holding onto the racket, but loose, very loose, so that you can then lay your wrist back in either direction. Your left hand is also going to be the one that's responsible for helping you to either push the racket to the right to the forehand or pull it to the backhand. And you notice each time, my hands are not going back here at all, okay? They're not going back at all. I'm leaving my hands forward, and I'm setting the racket face. I'm leaving my hands forward, and I'm setting the racket face. At the same time, I'm setting my weight on the same side foot that I'm setting my racket face. Say that 5 times fast. It's simple. If I'm setting my racket to the right, I'm going to put my weight on my right foot. Notice I just took it off a little bit on my left foot, because now this is the foot that I'm going to push with. That's volley footwork. If I'm setting my racket face to the left for a backhand, I'm going to put my weight on my left foot. That ensures that I have to push off of my left foot onto my right foot. Any tennis pro who tells you to step into a volley is not doing you any favors. It's not a step, it's a push off of the opposite foot that you're stepping onto. Okay? So here it is really quickly. I'm going to set my weight to the right, and now I can pivot. My front leg, where the weight is my pivot foot here, and now I can pivot here if I need to. I can pivot here if I need to. And if the ball is coming directly at me, all I simply need to do is, if it's coming to my forehand, I now can push away, or if it's coming to my backhand, I can push away. Either way. If you don't have the feet to give yourself some opportunity to go after the ball, if you don't have that weight set, the ball is going to come at you and you're going to be doing one of these. Okay? So it's the combination of racket work, and we're calling this footwork. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just setting my weight, and now my footwork can commence. And I can push away, I can push forward, I can push out to the right or to the left, whatever it is, off of that stepping foot. So our big points here on this volley are ready position, make it comfortable for you, you have to be athletic with it, but if you're standing like this, it's a losing proposition. Hands out, tip out with the non-dominant hand so that you can use the non-dominant hand to help set your racket face. Wrist, this hit hand wrist needs to be flexible so that you can set it into place. See what I'm doing? I'm not taking it back at all. I'm just going here and here. My racket's staying out forward. That way, I have a very quick response to what I need to do if the ball's coming right at me. Okay? Really going to be important to see early if it is coming at you, because if you wait too long, even that's not going to help you too much. But hopefully that clears some things up for you guys.